Okay, I'm gonna pull another blower wheel apart. It's pretty rusty, as you can see. And no, I am not going to use a puller. But let's just see what everybody says. So the first thing I'm gonna do, take the set bolt out. Should have brought my service wrench in here, but I didn't. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this Jack of all sprays and spray it up in the hole there. And then I'm gonna tap this wheel down. That's right, actually on further till I can see a clean spot right there, and then I know I got it down past the rust. And then I'm gonna spray a little bit more in that hole, but I'm not yet gonna coat the shaft. Okay, the next step, what I do, next thing I do before I get any oil anywhere is I take a piece of this sandpaper, emery cloth, whatever you want to call it. And I'll run up and down here. Try to get it pretty clean and rust free. And as you can see, the reason I knocked it down was so I could get the edge so there wouldn't be any rust inside the first part where you're trying to knock it out. I'm just doing the flat spot there by hand, up and down, because you can't really spin it and get that flat real good. All right. You can see that's pretty good. So next thing I do is take the Jack of all sprays. I'm not necessarily trying to coat the whole shaft as much as I am trying to coat the bottom side of it right down there where it'll soak in a little bit. This foam kind of cuts itself in. I lost the threaded hole here. There it is. You take this tip and bend it up in there and spray it, and you can see it bubbling out around there, and you know you've got it everywhere about as good as you're gonna get. And I'll take some of the excess off of the rag. Next step, flip it over. Take the bolts out of it. Normally I'll use the drill for this, but I didn't bring it in. And these nut drivers were laying right here on the bench. So I decided to use them. Okay. Now another trick to make sure it's broken loose is to spin it with on the flat spot with an adjustable wrench there. And kind of let that part go back, but let that stuff soak down in it. But the one thing I also do is put the flat part right back in line with the bolt hole. I don't know why I do that, or if it does any good. With the proper preparation and treatment to the shaft there, I believe it'll knock right out. Let's find out. And I've got a little spot on the top of the hammer here that's resin, so I'm not going to mushroom it in case it doesn't work. There it goes. So, once again, we have proven that you don't need a puller to get a rusted shaft loose on a fan motor. And this one was pretty bad. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it was pretty bad. You saw what it looked like. So we'll do a couple more. One of these days I'll find another outdoor motor that's really, really bad, and I'll bring it in here and take it off quickly without a puller. Maybe I'll do one with a clock running in real time and put some of these puller appraising guys to a challenge and see if they can beat my time. All right, let's move on. Thanks for watching.